Hi everybody, welcome to my first unboxing. Annoyingly, I already unboxed this thing and my camera decided not to record. So it's just a bunch of footage of me on my iPhone camera freaking out about this product. This is the Make It Mini plush that I picked up at Target. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can go back and watch it. It's basically just me and my husband going through the aisles at Target and shopping for toys. And I went ahead and picked up another one of these Make It Mini plushes from MGA, the Make It Miniverse. Sorry for that crackle, that's probably awful. Anyway, I'll show you a little bit of the package here on this one. So these are basically little DIY plush bag charms or keychains. There's a whole series of food-based plushes. This is series number 1, and it comes with basically a cafe series. So there's, meals, there's desserts, there's appetizers, that kind of thing. Actually, sorry, I think it's breakfast, lunch, and then dessert is what it's separated into. So I already have the pancake from this series. So when I had picked this up at Target, I was looking for something else, something new, hopefully not a duplicate. And yes, I did already unbox this, but I am gonna try to replicate the joy of unboxing this again. And as you can see, I got the chicken, the fried chicken, which I was really excited to get because look how happy he is to be fried chicken, and look how miserable he is to be just a, let me see if I can zoom in on this, just a naked piece of chicken. I honestly, if I had a duplicate of this, I wouldn't even give it away. I would just keep this packaging because it's peak. This is peak packaging. Okay. This is hysterical. It also comes with a little jar of mini pickles, homemade mini pickles. You can kind of see, I'll see if I can get it in frame for you. There you go. Now you can see it. So that's the size of the jar. And then on the top, it says, let's see, homemade pickle chips. So it's very cute. It's a bunch of little felt pickles that are in the jar. You can see in there. And then it also comes with instructions. It comes with the collector's guide. So let me give you a little sneak peek at that. This guy is called Emmett Pickles for some reason, even though he is chicken. And then it obviously has all of the collectibles here. Like I said before, I already have the pancakes. He's very, very cute. And on the back are the instructions, which are very, very simple. You basically just follow from bottom to top. That kind of confused me on the last one when I did the pancakes, but it's bottom to top. You can also follow the numbers. So it's really simple. Like you basically just thread the keychain through wherever it tells you to. In this case, I had already done it, but it wanted me to thread the keychain through the little chicken basket. And this keychain, by the way, in case you're confused, it is part of the packaging. So you can find it basically looped around here. And then you just take it off and then put it wherever you want to put it. And then the chicken comes with like a little threader, which makes it easy for you to kind of put his breading on, which is an extra piece. And then you use the glue that it comes with. This is what it looks like. It's very cute. It's a little squeeze bottle. Let's see, a squeeze bottle of honey with this adorable little honeybee on it. And this is not honey, obviously. This is glue. It's fabric glue. So obviously you're going to want to wash your hands after you use this, just in case you don't want to get contact dermatitis or anything nasty like that from handling this stuff. But it is pretty easy to keep your hands fairly clean while working with this. It does come with a top like this, and then you just take it off and pop this nozzle on, and it'll make it a whole lot easier for you to glue all your little pieces on. And then it comes, I already separated the pickles that I'm going to use for mine. The rest of them I'm just going to put on a trinket shelf, I think, because they're really adorable. I don't know what scale this is, so if you know about scale, let me know. I would ask my husband, but he's not here right now. So if you know, let me know. Okay, so let's just really quickly put this together. So as you can see, you're just gonna thread the naked chicken through the breading. Then you're gonna glue the pickles on and then wait 20 minutes and basically it's done. So we can do that really quick. So I'll put this aside, all this other stuff aside. You can also like store everything inside of the little I don't know, capsule that it came in. So that's kind of nice. Alrighty. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up. This brings me a lot of sadness because I love this packaging. But I'm going to open up the chicken packaging. And, okay, and get our little chicken out. Am I the only one who grew up having fried chicken with honey? Like, I can't be, right? Because that was something that I feel like when I told other people, where they were kind of freaked out about it. But growing up, when I would go to McDonald's with my family, especially with my grandparents, they would order us nuggets, chicken nuggies, and they would always order us honey packets instead of like ketchup or sweet and sour or any of those other sauces. So I grew up basically eating chicken with honey. And so when I saw this out of the box, I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Chicken and honey. But I also realized that that's not everybody's experience. But like, I don't know, sound off in the comments if you grew up having honey with your chicken as well. Because I'm still like low key obsessed with honey and chicken. Thus, honey chicken, which I love. And also like having honey mustard. Anything like honey based, I'm kind of obsessed with. Okay. So now that we have our naked chicken out, let's take out the breading mix. And by the way, can we give it up for the packaging? Like the attention to detail here is so fantastic. Like they really could have just left this blank, but they make this an entire experience. It's just toy food, but it's just so pleasurable to like to open this and to see it. It's wonderful. I would love to know who's in charge of the packaging because I'm almost positive, yeah. I kind of knew it. There are no credits on this for who is in charge of the designs and the packaging. MGA. Hello. Can we give credit where credit is due, please? But this is great. So whoever made this, kudos, because this brings me a lot of joy. Okay. So, so stupid. I love it. Look at him. He's like a little breading finger puppet. I love that face. And that's actually the face I put on when somebody offers me fried chicken. It's this face. And look. Oh my God. It doesn't here. Let me get it in frame so you can see. It does not get much better than that before and after chicken. Okay, so we're going to use this threader that it came with to bring the chicken into the breading. And I believe, let's see, let me look at my little thingy. You're going to have to look around and poke around. I think this is it right here. Yeah, haha. So you're just going to poke around until you find that opening, I guess. And then you just slip. This is so ridiculous. You just slip his little breading on. His little breading costume. Breading mask? Is he masking? I don't know. Comment below if he's masking. Okay. So there we go. Now he has his breading and he's much happier now as a breaded chicken. And we can just pull this part out. And you can kind of see that there's a loop here. Okay, perfect. Haha, beautiful. So if I had to guess, I would think that you're allowed to kind of do this however you want. Like if you just wanted the chicken, you could probably put the keychain onto the chicken itself and then just have him like floating next to his basket. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Or you could forego the basket completely and just put the keychain onto the chicken, and then you would have just like a little fried chicken and pickles keychain, which is cute too. Okay, so let's go ahead and start decorating with pickles. It's not a lot of decorating on this one. I feel like with the pancake that I already did, there was a lot more decorating because it came with it was like a double stack of pancakes. So it came with 2 pancakes and it came with the maple syrup, and it also came with felt strawberries. So it was a little bit more involvement. And I also got, this may just be me, but I got really into doing like the the drippage. Like I wanted to get it to look correct, you know, pancake realistic. So I feel like it was a little bit more involved. In this case, we're kind of just gluing pickles onto this guy. So I don't know how much of an aesthetic that needs. But whatever. Let's just give it a shot. So this is already screwed on nice and tight. I think I'm looking at the, if you can see the picture that's in the manual. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better of an image. You can kind of see that they put like a drizzle of honey at the top and then stuck a pickle on, and then just one at the very bottom. So I'm probably gonna just do this because I think that looks great. Okay. By the way, I apologize if I'm looking in every direction except for at the camera. It's just that I have multiple monitors and my laptop here so that I keep on track and I get distracted. So if I'm not looking directly at you, I apologize. But also deal with it. Okay, here we go. So let's do some, let me make sure I get this in frame. Let's do like a little glob of honey right here. And then I'm gonna grab a pickle and stick him on. Perfect. Then I'm gonna take the honey and I'm gonna create like a little drip pattern here as best I can. And I mean, it's food, right? Like it can be a little bit messy. It's not gonna be perfect, and that's okay. I'm definitely channeling my inner Bob Ross right now. Okay, that's like I think that's a decent little blob. Looks like, you know, looks like it's slipping and sliding off of this pickle here. Okay, let's add a little bit more just because I have the too much gene and I don't know when to stop. But I think that looks good for our first our little pickle blob. And then on this thing, it has another little pickle right here at the very bottom. So I'm going to add, I'm actually going to do 2 pickles because I wanted 3 pickles on my chicken. So I'm going to do 2 little blobs right here. So here's one. And here's the second one. He's just covered in pickles. And I'm not going to do too much drippage here because I feel like that might be overkill. But let me turn him around so you can see what I'm doing a little bit easier, a little better. Pull this back. Okay. So I'm going to add a little drip right here. Yeah, I like that. And maybe a little bit more under here. Just to make it like exceptionally juicy. That's a juicy bit of honey there with my pickles. Hold on. I'm still trying to learn how to get the framing right on this, so please bear with me. But I think that looks cute. So he has his little pickles here, and then he has a cute little pickle hat up here. There we go. And that's it. I mean, it doesn't really need much more than that. So now it takes 20 minutes for it to dry. And then we can, you know, confidently put it into the fry basket. We can mess around with it. It's that easy. So this is like a really, I think that's why I love this so much, is it's so fast and you have so much fun with the unboxing part of it. I'm gonna lay this down here. Maybe lay it propped up here like this so that it doesn't get all messed up. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. So yeah, I think that's why I love these so much, is because I mean, this is so easy. Like it took me what, a few minutes really just to put this thing together, but it gave me the satisfaction of a DIY craft, and then I get to like put this incredibly cute and unique plush on my keychain or on my purse, wherever. And it's just so fun. It kind of like, it satisfies the collector in me because now there's a series that I can collect. I can make all the little keychains. You can kind of decorate it however you want, so you can make it at least a little bit personalized. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this first unboxing. This was very fun. I can't wait to do more. And yeah, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for coming. Bye. Love you. Bye.